Hello, hello, everybody. If you are watching the replay, you are seeing the beginning of this video. Thank you so much for watching, whether you are on YouTube or Facebook. This is a live video, and hopefully you're catching the replay. I'm just going to give this a second for those watching me live to pop on. All right, let's see. I've got a couple people who are popping on. Say hello when you join, so I know you're here. Hello to Elizabeth and to my mom. Thanks for joining me tonight. We are going to make a super fun display window card tonight using the Sweets and Treats stamp set. So yeah. Oh, Alicia's here. Hello, Alicia. All right. So I know people are rolling in. So I'm hold on. Hi, Deb. Thanks for joining. Okay, look, now it went all wonky on me. Hold on one second. There we go. Did I lose you guys for a second? Technology, I swear we got to get better Wi-Fi or something. But hopefully you're here with me still. Anyway, thanks for joining me live. I'd say it's my first ever weeknight live, but we did mystery stamping last week. So I'm going to say, hi, Cher. Thanks for joining. My mom said yes, and I don't know that you did lose me. I don't know what the yeses do. But anyway, sorry if you did. Technology. All the time. Hi, Anne. Thanks for joining. All right, we got a lot of people on. We did mystery stamping last week, and that was so much fun. If you participated, I'm going to do a prize. Oh, my mom said, yes, you lost me. Okay, I apologize. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. But I'm going to do a prize drawing for mystery stamping tomorrow night. I was going to go live last night, but the prizes aren't here yet. So I'm just waiting for them to come in, and they're supposed to come tomorrow. So all right, let's go ahead and get started with today's card. I'm going to flip down, and hopefully with the reconnecting, it didn't mess up my setup. It didn't. Okay, here we go. So today we're going to make this fun card with this fun display window here. And I'm using the Sweets and Treats stamp set, which is like the most perfect stamp set for this. And you can see, I mean, if I shine it right with my light, you can see that there's actually a piece of window sheet there that kind of looks like glass. So I'm going to show you here in the catalog. This stamp set can be found in the mini catalog on page 11. So it's right at the beginning. And it's a super fun one here. And it even has this cloche, I think is how you pronounce it, which coordinates with the shaker, the cloche shaker domes, and with the cloche bundle, which is in this catalog also. But then we're also going to use some of our awesome Penguin Playmates Designer Series paper. So you can see that this paper is very penguin-y, polar bears, foxes, so cute. I love this paper a lot, but that's actually where this pattern right here comes from in this Just Jade color. So super fun. And, you know, I loved this card because even though I'm all for fall right now, like we already had apple crisp and stuff like that. And, you know, all for fall. I did want to make this a little bit more summery because we're still technically in summer, right? So let's go ahead and make this card. But first, what I want to show you is just kind of a tip, okay? So don't throw away your scraps, because if you guys saw this card that I posted on my blog today with the squirrels, you'll notice I had these 3 stitched rectangle cutouts. Well, guess what? This was what I cut them out of. So I didn't throw away the scrap. I almost did. And I was like, you know what? I bet I could make something out of that. So just kind of a fun way to use up this basic white piece. All right. So I'm going to put my sample card off to the side, and we're going to go ahead and get started. And I've got all my pieces here. Now, all the measurements can be found on the blog post, which will go live on Wednesday, September 8th. I think tomorrow's the 8th. Yes, Alicia, thank you. Great use of scraps. Yes, tomorrow's the 8th. Yeah. Final answer. Today felt like Monday all day. But the blog post will go up at 8 a.m. Central Time tomorrow, and that will have all the measurements. So we've got Sahara Sand for our card base, this piece of Penguin Playmates DSP. Here's the other side. Feel kind of bad covering this up, but I have so many packs of this paper that it's okay. Then I've got a piece of basic white for the inside, a piece of basic white to go at the bottom of our display box. I'll place that there. I've got a piece of window sheet, and then that scrap piece I was telling you about, and then some Blushing Bride for the sentiment. So let's go ahead and get started. And we're going to use this piece of basic white first. And how I'm going to do this is I'm going to take, this is my display sheet. Sorry, when I film videos, I have to be farther up on my map. And I'm used to stamping like down here. So if I go out of screen, just let me know and I'll come back. I'm trying to watch it to make sure, but just let me know if I go too far out of screen. But anyway, so this is my display window piece. This is going to be the front, and you can kind of tell with these stitched lines which side is the front and which side is the back. This side is just a little bit more muted than this side is. That's how I would describe it anyway. So I'm actually going to flip this over and set it down, and that's what I'm going to use as my guide to make sure that everything is in the window. All right, so then I've got some Tuxedo Memento Black ink, and then I'm going to grab my caramel apple. Looks delicious, doesn't it? Now, unfortunately, you can't eat any of this stuff. So, oh, see, look at that. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to leave it. I'm going to leave that. I can't get right over it because my phone is in the way. But you know what? It's okay. We'll just do that on all of them, right? No, that looks too bad. We're going to flip it over. But that's why we use the back of this, right? Okay, we're going to try again. I'm going to pull this down a little bit farther so I can like get my head over it and see. Also, you want to make sure that you're commenting during the live tonight. Oh, that's much better. So that you have a chance to win this card that we're making. Thankfully, I can send cards to anywhere in the world. So if you're international, make sure you're commenting because I want to send you a card. So I will do the drawing for that pretty soon after the live video has ended. Okay, so now we're going to grab the pie. And the nice thing about paper is it has two sides, right? So I flipped it over and avoided that crisis. And the only people who will know about it are the people who watch this video. All right, we're going to stamp the pie down in the middle. And then, oh, there it is. And then we're going to do the cupcake. So cute. Now, I really liked the fruit cake or the Christmas pudding too, but it was a little bit too big to fit in this display window. So I'll have to find another use for it. All right, so we've got those stamped. Let me get these out of the way. And then we're going to go ahead and color these in. And let's see here. I'm using a whole bunch of different colors. So these are Flirty Flamingo, Poppy Parade, Cinnamon Cider, Crumb Cake, and then Bronze and Ivory. So 5 sets of blends, but I went all out. I just wanted to make this one super. Oh, Elizabeth says it's her first time here. Well, welcome, Elizabeth. And you're already commenting. So you're already going to go into the drawing for the card. And then you'll want to just check my Facebook page probably around 8 p.m. or so to see if you won. Because if you did, I'll need your address so I can send you the card. All right, so we're going to use some Flirty Flamingo for our cupcake frosting here. While I color, tell me how your weekend was. And especially if you're in the US, I hope you had a great long weekend. Let's see, on Friday, I worked a half day for my day job. And then I went to see a movie in a movie theater for the first time in like a year and a half. So that was pretty fun. We saw Free Guy, which it ended up being way better than I expected. I actually really liked the movie, and I thought I would like it, but I didn't think I would like super enjoy it, but I actually did. So it ended up being really good. Okay, so I'm doing crumb cake for the bottom of my cupcakes, and I'm actually using the blunt tip end because my other end is completely just out of shape. It needs to be replaced, and I haven't done that yet. So you can see it's even kind of running out of ink. So I really need to buy a new set of my crumb cake blends. Uh-oh, Cher said the sound is crackly. Okay, let me try something and you tell me if it's better, okay? Hold on one second. Does this, oh, hold on. Is that any better? Okay, hold on one second. How do we sound? My mom says it sounds good. Hello, Sue. And Elizabeth says, thank you for sharing. Oh, you're welcome. I love to share. So hopefully you like this card. Okay, so now we're going to use some cinnamon cider. Hopefully the sound, okay, Anne says the sound is good too. So I'm going to, sorry to say it, Cher, I'm going to hope that it's just you. It's not me. Hopefully everything is good. I know that during my live video last week for Mystery Night, the sound was a little crackly, which I found out about afterwards. So hopefully we're doing okay. And I know there's lots of different ways you can color a pie, but we're just going all out with cinnamon cider. Sue says the sound is better, and so does Elizabeth. Okay, wedding for your niece in Cottage Grove. That sounds like a beautiful day, Alicia, and I love that you shared pictures too. It looked so beautiful, and your niece was beautiful. Yeah, that looked like a super fun day. I was supposed to go to a wedding this weekend, but unfortunately it was canceled. Okay, Cher says it's better too. All right, we're going to keep rolling with it. Now we're going to go ahead and do our caramel apples. Let's see. So Friday I went to the movie and then, wait, this is light. Hold on. Friday I went to the movies and then I actually got a new prescription for my glasses. So that was a headache for like the night, because if you wear glasses, you know that sometimes adjusting to a new prescription takes a little bit of time. Saturday, I caught up with an old friend and spent like all the time stamping. And then I also did on Saturday and Sunday and part of yesterday, I did 2 different 1,000-piece puzzles. So that was super fun too. I actually had gotten those puzzles from the state fair, which I went to with my family last week. So that was fun. All right, so I'm using the bronze blend here to color in the caramel on the apple, and then we're going to use the ivory for the stick. All right, let's see. Cher said nothing exciting. She only made 1 card. Well, hopefully you enjoyed the weekend, and if any of you have kids, hopefully they're all adjusting well to school. I know some kids went back last week. My niece goes back tomorrow. Alicia says she loves how I colored the cupcake liners. Thank you. But yeah, my niece starts 1st grade tomorrow, and that's crazy. We kept telling her like all summer long that you go to kindergarten and then you just continue to only go to kindergarten because we don't want her to grow up. I mean, we do, but we don't want her to get old. All right, so this is our display case, right? And so what we're going to do next is I'm going to bring in my, hold on, I got to dig it out of my drawer, my adhesive sheet, and I'm going to use some liquid glue to apply just a bit of glue on the sides here so I can adhere down the window sheet. Now I want to be pretty light-handed with this because I don't want the glue to like squirt out of the cracks, if you know what I mean. So I went pretty light. Thank you, Elizabeth. And then I'm going to line this up. Now I have a tip for you. If you don't have window sheets, here's what you can do instead. Okay, I don't want to get my fingerprints all over that, so I'm going to bring in a block and just kind of press this down. You know how Stampin' Up changed photopolymer stamps, and now you get the like the liners in the stamp case? You could use those. So there's the 2 plastic sleeves. One is more flimsy, one is sturdier. You could use the sturdier one in place of these window sheets, and this is also fun for shaker cards. That's a tip for those too if you've never made one of those. All right, now I've got my foam adhesive strips, and we're going to go ahead and adhere these to the back of our window sheet, and then we're going to get it popped up onto the onto our food piece. Now I like to use the strips because they are skinny enough to fit in here. You could also definitely use like dimensionals, but you'd have to probably trim them to be half the size or use minis or something to get them to fit in there. And I'm actually going to save this piece for later, and I'll show you what I use it for. I'm going to grab another piece here, and you can see my window sheet kind of moved a little because the glue isn't completely dry. But honestly, I'm I'm not super concerned about it. I think it'll be okay. All right, so we're gonna put a piece at the top and the bottom. And that sticks out, but we'll cut that off later. As long as each little window piece is covered with that window sheet, it's all good. All good. Okay. So we've got that. Now I just need to trim off this little bit. There we go. All right, then we're going to go ahead and get this onto our piece here. Yeah, you guys, I did, so you know I blog 5 times a week with card ideas, and I made so many cards this weekend that I'm set for like 5 weeks of blogging. I probably won't blog all of the cards I made this weekend because I want to keep creating and I have different ideas every week. Okay, again, I'm going to scoot this out of the frame for a second so that I can make sure I get this lined up well, but I am just lining it up on our piece. And voila, look at that. There's our little display case. Now I've got some window sheet that's sticking out of the top here, so I'm just going to use my snips really quick because it's pretty noticeable. Probably not in the video too much, but to me it is. So I'm just going to trim that off, and then we're going to go ahead and get the rest of our card put together. So we're going to go ahead and use some seal adhesive. And again, I'm so sad to cover this, but it's okay. Oh, thank you, Alicia and Anne. So sad to cover these, but it's okay. There's more paper, right? This is only one small piece of this paper. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get this centered here. And I love that Just Jade color. And then we're going to go ahead and, let's see, I'm going to put the adhesive directly onto the card base like that, a strip down the middle, because I'm going to have it lined up over here. And it will match up with the top and the bottom of that DSP, just like that. And I want to be careful. I don't want to like, there we go. I'm going to flip it over and press down on the back just to have it stick a little bit better. Super cute. And then we'll go ahead and close up our card and grab our bone folder to burnish. All right, we're going to do the sentiment and some embellishments in the inside, and then our card will be soon done. Okay, so we've got this guy here. Now, I send out a lot of birthday cards. I have, I think it's close to 80 now. Family members, like cousins and aunts and uncles, are included in that. Not immediate family, that'd be crazy. But I have a lot of family members, and so I like to send them birthday cards. So I'm always needing birthday cards. So we're gonna make it a birthday card. And that was the point of that. All right, now I'm gonna use my snips, and I'm gonna just cut down the middle, and we're gonna make well, actually I want it to be a little shorter. So we're gonna make a little banner. And I'm just using oh my gosh, I was going to say my ships. I meant snips. We do have a punch that could do the same thing, but it was just quick and easy to do that. And then, do you remember when I said we were going to use this guy? Well, here's its time to shine. I'm going to put these foam adhesive strips on the edge here because I want the, whoops. I want the sentiment to kind of stick off of the display case, and these strips are actually thicker than our normal dimensionals. So you could stack like multiple dimensionals on top of each other, but I'll just use that scrap piece. And then we're going to go ahead and adhere that down just like that. And now we're going to work on the inside of the card. So we have got a piece of basic white, and I'm going to bring in my black ink again. And then I'm going to bring in this stamp that says, "Any way you slice it, I'm thankful for you." How cute is that? And we're going to go ahead and just stamp that down in the middle, like so. And then I'm going to use my Blushing Bride ink because, of course, we had to bring in some a colored ink pad, right? And I've got the cute little heart image, which is in this stamp set. And we're going to go ahead and just stamp it slightly over the sentiment like that because I think it's so cute. And then we're going to go ahead and get this adhered to the inside of the card. Now, the Penguin Playmates DSP that I'm using today is part of Sale-a-Bration. And if you're not familiar with Sale-a-Bration, it is a great time of year to buy product or, you know, to grab the items on your wish list because you earn free products. And this paper is one of the free products you can choose with an order of $50 in my online store. And it's awesome. I love Sale-a-Bration. I'm going to be so sad when it's over because the stuff in this, oh, thanks, Mom. The stuff in this catalog is so cute. All right, so I am using these elegant faceted gems, and I'm using these ones over here, which are kind of like a whitish, vanilla-ish, kind of shiny. And we're just going to use 4. Now, I know you're supposed to use things in 3s, but honestly, I kind of liked how it looked with 4. So we're going to bend the rules and do what we want. Oh, thank you, Anne. She says she loves the card and she's going to case it. So if you're not familiar with casing is either copy and share everything or copy and selectively edit. And I post on my blog and my website and Facebook and all those things because I hope it inspires you. So casing is like the greatest form of flattery. So thank you, Anne. That made my day. All right, so here's both cards. Isn't that so cute? All right, so don't forget, I'm going to, oh, thanks, Cher. I'm going to draw a winner pretty soon here. So it's 7:20 right now, live local time. So I'll have a winner up on my Facebook page shortly, probably in 20 to 30 minutes or so. Please make sure to give this video, oh wait, let me switch back because we can do that. There we go. Please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up or like it or love it if you're on Facebook. Thanks, Sue. And yeah, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already, like my Facebook page if you haven't already. And also you want to make sure that you're subscribed to my newsletter. And the link to that can be found in the description of this video because that is like the one-stop shop to find out everything that's going on. And it's so fun to write every week. Okay, and then don't forget, tomorrow night I'll go live either right after I get off of my day job or later at night with my niece and nephew probably present to announce the winners of Mystery Night. So if you want to participate in Mystery Night next month, I'll give you the date now so you can mark your calendar. It is going to kick off on October 7th, which is a Thursday. So make sure you are around that weekend to create with us. And yeah, it'll be so much fun. All right. Well, thanks so much for watching tonight. And I hope you enjoyed this card. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.